Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Bets on Me podcast. I am Dawson.
I'm Chris.
And let's get into it. What's going on, Chris? How you doing, man?
Living the dream.
There it is. I see your little your backdrop there, man. Giants?
Born and bred, blue, baby.
There it is. I'm a Steelers fan. On this podcast, the main things that we're going to go over are it's going to be week 1. And then we're going to go over some same game parlays. And then we're going to do one big, 16 game parlay and see who we're going to pick. And, each week we'll see who's right and who's wrong. Pretty much. So let's start with week 1 here. Chris, tell me about your Giants, man.
Let's talk about Giants. Well, what I saw was a change of culture. For the past 7 years, it's been absolutely terrible between all of the different head coaches, the different philosophies, the toxic work environment. And now we have a coach and a general manager, a real general manager, who's not afraid to make moves in the front office, who's not afraid to get in there, make the difficult decisions that we need to get ourselves under the cap. And then we have a head coach that's willing to make the calls that are necessary to win the games, not to tie, not to get into overtime, not to do any of that. We want to win games. And, that game versus Tennessee showed that, we're out to change the culture this year.
No, definitely. I mean, I thought the Giants looked phenomenal, especially with that 2-point conversion. Oh, my Lanta. But yeah, especially with that 2-point conversion, man. They took a risk, they did it, and hey, the Giants look like the Giants, and I'm hoping to see something new with them.
How the Steelers do? It looked kind of rough this past weekend.
Defensively, we did phenomenal. I mean, I was really proud of them in the first half, or actually throughout the whole game. Offensively, we had I think it was 2 good drives. That's it. I mean, I love Mitch. I think Mitch is a good quarterback. I need to see more out of him. I want to be on his side, but I'm almost on the let's get Pickett in here and let's try him out. And it was only week 1, so I gotta not think that. The field goals, that was crazy. Evan McPherson missing, not on his. That wasn't his fault though, because of the long snapper. I don't know his name, but they had to put in I think he was a tight end. It was a tight end filling for long snapper. That really screwed them. And then Bozzy missed a kick, and my heart was racing the whole game, man. It was all up and down. I'm like, I think it's over, and then it's not. So no, the game was crazy. Steelers, I think we have a shot, Chris, to go all the way.
A shot. A shot.
You know what?
A shot at what? Listen, if you said that you have a shot at the wild card, I'll give you that. Your defense can carry you to the wild card.
Yeah.
All
the way though.
No. Would I say the Giants have a shot at the playoffs? No, but I love the change of culture. I think we'll be above 500 this year, which would be great. I need to see a lot more out of them. We just lack the talent on the offensive line for the most part. Even though we improved it this offseason, we're still lacking a little bit there. And then we need to improve the defense to the days of old where we had LT Strahan, Umanora, we had Tuck, Antonio Pierce. Yeah, just people who could just lock it down. The year we won the Super Bowl against the Patriots. The first time we had a rotating defensive line that literally just gave Tom Brady the business, and we didn't even have to worry about the back end. He was just getting sacked. So
yeah, I remember that.
That's where we need to be at. Yeah.
No, definitely. Out of the Steelers-Bengals game, one of the biggest, saddest things, TJ Watt. He's out for 8 weeks right now. I don't. Could
have been a season though. Could have been the season.
I don't. Was it torn or was it just? I don't remember. Let me see. Check my notes. Watt's gonna miss. 6 to 8 games. Expected to miss 6 to 8 games. And Najee Harris's foot is good to play for Sunday.
Saw that.
Yeah,
I did see
I'm
that.
nervous about that.
Yeah.
I'm nervous because I don't want him to re get that going.
Yeah.
Freaking, it's crazy. Other games that I found interesting. I would say the Colts and Texans game. That one I found very interesting because everybody had the Texans losing that. Colts had the biggest. Well, I think it was -7.5 or something like that for the first week. It was the biggest difference.
Spread.
Yeah, spread.
Yeah.
And the Texans gave them it. Colts were able to tie it, but Texans, man, they look like a team. Davis Mills, how do you feel about him?
Can't deal with the long neck. He sticks his neck out there too far. But you listen, Indy, another team, kicker problems, and they went ahead and released theirs.
I saw that.
So they're in the market for a new kicker. I mean, we had a lot of kicking problems this week one. I don't know if they're not going to practice in the off season or I know we limited a lot of the practice time with pads and contact and things like that, but I didn't know contact with the ball was something that they bargained in the CBA for kickers.
Yeah, dude, tell me about it. I mean, man, kickers really the Titans missed that big kick for you guys. I saw that.
Yeah, that was solid. Solid for us. Indy misses. The Bengals miss multiple times. Boswell hits the goalpost. I think there were a couple more that I'm not thinking of right now, but
yeah, I
it wasn't. It wasn't a good weekend for the kickers. I can tell you that.
No.
Or the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, dude, Dallas, man. 19-3 Bucks. I mean, Bucks didn't look great, but Dallas, Dak got hurt. Thumb. But what happened to the thumb? What? It got a torn ligament in it or something like that?
I don't know what the specifics are, but the latest that I heard was that he's going to need some screws or some rods in there, and they're not going to put him on IR, which means that he's eligible to return within 4 weeks. And Jerry Jones came out and said he could see him back within 4 weeks. I don't know what kind of stuff he's smoking, but whatever it is, I like some of it.
Yeah, dude. I don't see the 4 weeks. I mean, I feel like he'd be playing with 4 fingers on his throwing arm, or he'd have to throw left. I mean, I don't know if he's ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous.
That word, yeah.
Another interesting thing about the Cowboys, only team this past weekend not to score a touchdown.
Only team. Oh yeah, looking at all the scores and stuff. Dang.
Yeah, the only team not to score a touchdown this past weekend.
Man, so
Cowboys doing cowboy things.
Okay, all right. You're a Giants fan. I have a question.
Oh, you know it.
I have a question right now. So after all that with the Cowboys, how their line is garbage right now, because of injuries. Dak's hurt. Do you see them being one of the top contenders in your division going forward? Like, do you think they're still, like, where do you put them in your division? Where do you think it's going to be?
Where do I put the Cowboys?
Yeah.
I got to put them, like, at third.
Third? Who's
unless the Commanders, show something, unless, Wentz doesn't do Wentz things, you know what I mean? Like, if Wentz isn't throwing, touchdowns for the other team, then I totally think that the Commanders could finish in third, or we could finish in third. I'm not going to sit there and toot my own horn and say that we're going to finish second. I think the Eagles have this division. I think it's theirs to lose. A lot of people have them going to the Super Bowl or the championship game for the NFC. I don't know if I see that. There's a lot more competition out there, especially after I watched the Lions game.
Yeah,
the Lions with the grit from Hard Knocks. They showed a lot. The only thing holding them back, I believe, is the quarterback. Jared Goff is not. He's just not the quarterback.
I thought they believed in him. I think they really like him. I think they're probably going to stay with him for a year or two.
I mean, they have to. They traded, the first round picks and things of that nature. But I mean, you can believe in someone because you're paying them.
Yeah.
But do you truly believe in them? That's another thing. Like, right now the Giants fans are out there saying, "Man, we see life in this team. We can turn this around." Do we believe in Daniel Jones? No, no, not
I do.
not one, not one bit. Who does?
Danny Dimes, bro.
Do you want Danny Dimes? Listen, I'll trade him right now. It was a 6th round pick for you.
I'm good.
For you can have him. Steelers can have him. As a matter of fact, all right. We'll just just throw us like $500,000 in cash, and we'll call it a day. But no, that's the thing with the Lions. I think the Lions have something growing over there. That defense looked real nasty this past weekend.
Oh yeah.
So, and they have one of the better offensive lines in the league. So, what's the issue? Well, they got 2 dogs in running back. They got DeAndre Swift and they got Jamal Williams, dogs. So there's only one issue that I see, and some people will say, "Oh, well, the coach isn't like the most strategic coach or the most like well-rounded coach. He's just like a player's coach." And yeah, you can say that. Mike Tomlin's a player's coach, but look at Mike Tomlin's record. I don't think he's had a losing season since he's been with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I'm not worried about the coach. It's literally, for me, the Lions, it just comes down to the quarterback. So,
I mean, yeah,
maybe
the Lions, I definitely see the quarterback being an issue. Jared Goff definitely is not he's a good quarterback, but I wouldn't say he's a great or an elite. He has the potential. I think he shows a little bit here and there, but yeah, I mean, I would say next couple of years to grab somebody else or yeah, I don't know, man. I love Dan Campbell though. Love Dan Campbell. All right, well, going from there, I have one more thing to go over with you, and I want to get your take here. So we saw the game Chargers versus Raiders. It was 24-19. Chargers look great. Raiders look They look all right. They're like all right. And then where is the Chiefs Cardinals? 44-21. Cardinals did not play great. Chiefs are still the Chiefs, man, right? So, I mean, who do you see winning that division? Do you see Chargers or do you see Chiefs at the end of the year?
Man, it's hard because I definitely don't see the Broncos after the Seahawks game. When Geno Smith is, giving you the business,
oh yeah,
he did look great. I don't know because it's not an automatic Kansas City choice anymore. Like in past, even before last season and the year before that, KC owned that division.
Yeah.
But then, last season, Justin Herbert showed that he can beat Patrick Mahomes. And so I want to say that the Chiefs, run away with the division. I just don't think it's the case.
Yeah.
Especially because the Chargers defense is like locked and loaded. I mean, they went and picked up Khalil Mack. They re-signed Derwin James. They've got who else? They got J.C. Jackson at corner now.
Yeah.
They want Bosa. Like, they just have. It's just stacked on that defense. So and the Chiefs defense, while they're serviceable, and have been serviceable for the past few years, and they have some weapons.
Yeah.
It's not like the star-studded defense that the Chargers have.
Yeah. I mean,
so
they lost Tyron. The Chiefs lost Tyron Matthews, which I thought was a horrible loss. What happened? Did he get traded or did he get?
No. They didn't re-sign him. They signed Justin Reed. They signed him. And I forgot what the deal was. I think it was like 3 years, $28 million, something like that. Whatever the deal they gave him, they didn't even offer that to Tyron. Tyron said, "Hey, if they would have offered that to me, I would have accepted it." Like it's not like he was looking for a massive amount of money. They just decided that they wanted to go in a different direction, which is crazy because how do you go in a different direction when you have someone who's still star-studded? and who's been the leader of that locker room for a number of years now, and he's literally the heartbeat. And watching that Bills Chiefs game last year, you know, they left it all out on the line, and for him to not have been able to participate because he got, I think, concussed, was kind of like heartbreaking for him.
Yeah, definitely. But now he's down in New Orleans right now, right? Is that he went to LSU?
Yeah, that's his hometown.
Okay, so good for him.
Before he got in trouble. Yeah.
He's down there.
So
that's awesome. We're actually gonna take a quick 5-minute break. I have somebody who is gonna join us. I'll introduce him whenever we come back. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
All right, guys. All right, guys, we're back. I have a guest here. Not a guest. He's one of the hosts here. His name is Zach. Zach.
he's just late.
Hey, what's up? Yeah.
Finally showed up. Zach, what's your favorite team?
Washington.
Okay, there we go.
Commanders.
The Commanders. All right, Zach, tell me what you saw in the Commanders-Jaguars game. What was your takeaway from your team, and how far do you think they could go?
My takeaway is, man, I want to start with the defense. So I think our defensive line needs help with the linebackers. 100%. They got 7.3 yards a carry, and it was James Robinson and Travis Etienne. It was mostly James Robinson. So, yeah, we need more help with our linebacking core. Our alignment should be good. I mean, they get a lot of pressure, but our linebacking core needs to step up. Otherwise, the QB play was okay. He threw 2 picks, back to back, might I add, back to back plays. So they were just bad.
He got the dub though.
I think, I know, but I think they were just bad timing plays on his part. He stared down the one receiver on a 10-yard out route, and the corner was playing man. So I was like, "What are you like?" At that moment, I was like, "What are you doing?"
Chris would say that's Carson Wentz.
Yeah, and then the screenplay. Yeah, I know we got the bad and the ugly and the good, but and then the screenplay, that wasn't really. That was just it was a design screenplay, and it was tipped up, or not tipped, but it was a heck of a pick by Trayvon Walker. So my takeaways is the linebacking core has to step up, and the QB, he played well. It's just sometimes he just has to be smarter, I think, in my mind. Scan the field more.
Yeah.
There was no fumbles. Actually, there was. Curtis Samuel fumbled. But other than that, our running backs played great. I think got 5.6 yards a carry, I want to say. So we played good on the running game. Our linemen played amazing. We only gave up 1 sack for 8 yards. So, yeah, comes down to the QB just making a better play or, scanning the field, scanning his, his receivers running routes, and then the linebacker core stepping up. So those are the 2 things.
Yeah,
that's it.
I would say Curtis Samuel. He came back from an injury, correct? Last year he was injured. All year, and he looked phenomenal. Yeah. He looked great, even though he fumbled.
Yeah,
he looked great.
Yeah, it was on a dive play, on a shotgun snap dive play. But Curtis Samuel had the most targets. He had 11 targets.
Yeah,
and 8 catches for 55 yards, I think.
You picking him up in fantasy?
I was going to check that, but no, I might. I actually claimed him, but I didn't check my fantasy today because
I'll let you know. Let's
hey, at
see.
least you don't got what's his name, Kadarius Toney. At least you don't got that.
Kadarius.
I dropped him.
Yeah, I know you did. I saw that.
Did I say his name wrong? Is it Kadarius or is it?
No. Yeah, somebody else stole both my players I wanted. So let's go.
I got
good
the player
moves
I
by
wanted.
me.
I got a tight end. Here we go, boys.
All right.
Somebody added. Where are you? Which team are you, Zach?
Stinky Pits.
Heck yeah.
And I'm really
the Rams defense.
Oh, I picked them up actually. Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
no, I didn't. I picked the Rams defense. I did pick up.
That's it. And because you dropped Stevenson from Patriots.
Yep. Yeah, and I tried to drop somebody else. For Justin Fields, and I think I'm pretty sure Mr. Good old Freddie over there picked him up.
Yeah, Freddie, yo, we should get him on here someday. You know what I'm saying?
That's not happening.
Listen, I think I got the steal of the waiver wire though.
What's your steal?
Jeff Wilson Jr.
Garbage.
Oh, that is good. Yeah, that is
garbage.
good.
Straight garbage.
How? Tell me how it's garbage.
Garbage. Anyway, all right, moving on.
Oh my gosh.
Quick question to you guys until we get into our parlays and everything like that. Bills killed it 31-10, beat the Rams, the reigning champs. Josh Allen, he humped the dude. He went crazy. My dude was talking. I love that. Is he going all the way this year? Or is Patty Mahomes going to stop him and get past him?
I don't think they're going all the way.
It's not Patty. It's the defense.
I think
it all that comes on. It's all down to the defense.
Because I see them in the playoffs. I see them facing off to go to the Super Bowl. I fully believe it's either gonna be the Chiefs and Bills, or it's gonna be Chiefs Chargers or Bills Chargers. It's gonna be that. Like it's gonna.
I agree. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a combination of those three.
Josh Allen.
What do you think, Zach?
Hold on.
He's going all the way. He's going to the Super Bowl.
I'm stepping back here for a second. Hold on, give me a second.
Mark my words.
Yeah. There's not really too many teams in the AFC that can. Yeah, no, yeah. I have to agree with you on that one. The Bills. I was looking at my picks here, and I was running down the list of names, and I was like, yeah. The Bills, Chiefs, and Bills, Chiefs were. What's the other one? Chargers.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're phenomenal.
The only ones that could get in I could see. All right, see you guys. No, I'm kidding. The only ones I could see is I could see the Dolphins.
Stop.
I could see the Dolphins making a run. I wouldn't say the championship, Chris, but I would say divisional round.
Okay, I'll agree with you there. Yeah. I don't see it going to the AFC Championship unless some crazy stuff happens where they just start chucking it to Tyreek every down.
Yeah, who? Yeah, but quick little question here. Who took the Patriots last week in the parlay there?
It was me. I did take the Patriots. I did take the Patriots in my parlay. But if you look at most of my picks, I mean, I only missed it by, I think, like 4.
It was 4 because I do remember you dogging my team. So I remember that one. And then you dogged your own team.
Yeah, but I did not pick them in my parlay.
Oh, that's true. You didn't. That's true.
But I picked them in my pool because I'm doing a CBS pick'em pool.
Yeah.
So I did pick them in my pool. Was the only one in my pool that picked the Giants to win. So I got that.
Yeah.
And then I picked Indy to win, but
Yeah.
And then I picked Cincy. I picked Cincy to win, and they hurt me. So
yeah.
Come on.
Oh, actually, I missed it by 5 because I picked the 49ers to beat the Bears.
Yep.
I feel like everybody picked that. No one expected the Bears. I mean, they played in a monster.
Well, it was
yeah.
I honestly don't think it was because of the play. I feel like it was the weather that disrupted that game.
Oh yeah.
100%. All right, we'll get out of week 1 there. Anything else you guys want to add from week 1 or?
Week 1.
The only thing that we haven't talked about in week 1 is how bad the Packers are.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, will they?
You know what I feel? I feel like Aaron Rodgers, dude. Sometimes in games, I really feel like he just gives up. He doesn't care anymore.
Sometimes I feel that way, and then sometimes I'm like, I watch him, and I just watch the way that he talks to people. Like I was watching him just chew out some coach or conditioning staff or something like that, just chewing this old man out. I mean, the man had to be in his 60s, and he's chewing him out on the sideline. Like, it's not his fault that your receivers are dropping passes. It's also not his fault that your organization doesn't like to pick wide receivers in the first round. Yeah. You know, and then on top of that, you know, it's also not their fault that they couldn't sign Devontae Adams to a long-term contract. You know, there's just all these factors, but it's also not, you know, Aaron Rodgers' fault, you know, that you can't cover that dog, Justin Jefferson, okay, who went off in fantasy. And I know this for a fact because he almost hit 40 points for me. But, you know, like, it was pretty rough watching the Packers just get pounced on.
Yeah.
No, I mean, Aaron Rodgers. This happened to them last year, if I can think back correctly.
It was 31.
But they did have a wide receiver in Devontae Adams when that to come back. So I think Aaron Rodgers will be fine. I think he's gonna be relying on Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon for the most part of this season, until his wide receivers, you know, can catch a ball that's wide open, touchdown type of ball. I don't remember his name. I literally was looking it up earlier. I can't remember.
Wide open.
Romeo Doubs? Was it Romeo Doubs?
I think so. The rookie, right?
It was one of the
rookies. Yeah, 87. Romeo Doubs is the rookie.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I mean, but hey.
Did he drop it?
He didn't drop it.
It went right. It literally hit right through his hands.
Oh. Dude, he was supposed to be the biggest, like the big player coming out for them. Damn, that's crazy.
Yep.
What's another big game that I was? We didn't even talk about this, which I love, honestly. The Eagles giving up 35 points on their dome piece.
Well, we were talking about this earlier. How we think that the Lions are a quarterback away from being a perennial playoff contender.
Oh, they do. They have a great line. They have it. I want to say, it depends on how we look this weekend. Because if we look good against them, I don't know.
Sorry to interrupt. Packers rookie wide receiver Christian Watson dropped it.
Okay. Okay. Well, that does. Okay.
Sorry, Doc.
That does.
I don't want to throw it to. I didn't want. I was like, it was Watson, but I couldn't remember the name. But yeah. All right, continue.
Yeah. So the Lions' defense is. I want to say they're. I think they're good. I think they're okay.
The defense was pretty nice.
Yeah. But I like the dog on the Eagles D-line and linebackers for a second because I don't know, dude. They loaded their team on the line and on the linebacking core this whole offseason. And everybody was all in. And now we got our man Jordan Davis who sees a snap every 10 minutes. Because he can't do it. But every time he was out there, it was like 2.5 yards a carry is what they were getting. So he was doing well. You know, I mean, he's like a freight train out there. He takes up 2 freaking holes. So, you know, obviously he's not going to.
I think he just needs to lose weight so he can keep up his stamina. I think that's it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't see the Lions putting up 35 points on the Eagles.
No. I think they're going to get a good amount of wins this year.
Now that's
over 5.
Yeah, now this was my question. I definitely see that too. But this is my question. Do you think the Lions look that good or the Eagles are bad?
No, I think the Lions are actually that much better. Watching their defense fly around the way they were this past weekend just gave me this confidence in them that it's really not Lions doing Lion things this year. It's Jared Goff doing Goff things.
Yeah. Do you think the Eagles are overhyped? From looking at game one, now you can't base a lot of things off of the first game, but overhyped. I'd say they're overhyped going into the season. I'd say.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I just saw 2 analysts. I think it was a week ago. One of them put them in the Super Bowl, and then one of them put them in the NFC Championship game. I mean, you can't go from being an inaccurate quarterback last season to being as accurate as Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady this season, and he still isn't. And think that you're going to go to the to the chip. You know what I mean? Like,
I love how a Giants fan and a Commanders fan are bagging on the Eagles. Well, you're not bagging, but
no, we're being realists here. Being realists.
I think I was really high on the Cowboys to win that division before the season started. After week 1.
Really?
Now, yeah. I was. I'm big.
I was too. I mean, if I'm being honest, as a Giants fan, like I was high on the Cowboys before the season started, even with the Smith injury at left tackle. Like I was high on them winning the division because our division is right now the NFC least. We used to be the NFC beast, but we're not that right now. But
I didn't see. I saw the Eagles, Cowboys, Washington, and Giants. That's what I saw.
There was a lot of people that thought the Eagles would.
And I
Washington about the Giants. Come on,
not that Chris.
You guys said what?
Before week 1, Chris. Before week 1, yeah. I mean, Washington and Giants look great. I hope you guys freaking beat out like Cowboys and Eagles. I hope it's either Giants, Washington, and then Giants, Washington, and then them. So
how many touchdowns do you think Wentz is going to give us when we play you guys this year?
None.
How many touchdowns?
None.
Over under 4.
Where's James Brett? Who's your corners?
All right, guys.
Who's our corners? Aaron Robinson. And who's the other corner? Adoree Jackson.
Dog.
Oh, okay. So salt bag and trash can. Okay.
And then let's not forget our safeties, Julian Love and Xavier McKinney. Right there. And let's not forget our defensive line. If we can get Kayvon Thibodeau to the forefront, after Cincy had that little cheap shot to his knee, you know what I'm saying? Then we'd actually show you something on defense there, But I'm not worried about it because Wentz is going to give us the ball no matter what. Our third string special teamer out there, and he's still going to give us the ball because he's going to stare him down on the 10-yard flat.
Shaquille Griffin was supposed to be a top 10 corner, and he got burnt every play.
All right.
And Wentz's completions, dude, to win that game was clutch. Clutch.
They look good. Both teams look great. I hope you guys go far.
I feel like
I hope you both go to the Super Bowl. I'll tell you that right now. I hope you both go to the Super Bowl somehow, some way. Let's get into our picks for this weekend or this coming football games.
What are we starting out with here? Tomorrow.
We're starting out with the LA Chargers and Chiefs. This podcast will be posted on Thursday. So technically it's today. LA Chargers, Chiefs. Who do you guys got?
You go first, Chris.
As much as I want to choose the Chargers, I'm going with Chiefs.
Yep.
Oh, you are too, Zach?
I'm with you, Chris. I was thinking I have all the spreads and everything written down. I was thinking -4, but I was like, I'm not even trying that. I'm just going Chiefs money line.
Yeah, I'm just doing money. Definitely just money line on this one. Can't do this spread. It's too risky for me.
I'm going Chargers. I don't know why. Herbert, dog. I know Keenan's out. This is the risk though. This is a risk because I know Keenan Allen's out. He's not in.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Williams is gonna get a lot of production. And Austin Eckler. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, and it's going to come down to just, like, who's going to score last. It's kind of like the Bills-Chiefs game. It'll be a high-scoring game. So you guys went Chiefs. I'm going to go Chargers. That's how we're going to do it. And I'm just doing it straight out.
Yeah.
Just straight out. I'm not doing the freaking +4.
All right, Dawson, I won't see you tomorrow then.
What do you mean?
Well, because I'm having Michael over for the game.
Oh, I'm coming over still. Calm down.
Now you got the Chargers.
hey, it's not my Steelers, so I don't care who. It's all right.
All right. Next
right.
pick.
So then next game here, boys. Commanders. Lions.
I'm going for me.
You can pick your own team.
I know you're gonna hate this, Chris, but I just feel like Commanders money line. That's what I feel. They showed me resilience comebacks, and they can lead a defense, or they can lead a drive down the field without a blink. So I'm taking Commanders on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, well, they don't have grit.
Oh.
And,
they have resilience.
And Dan Campbell said that if we're going to do something this season, that you need grit.
Yeah.
There goes my background. Apparently, my background doesn't have grit.
Yeah, Dan Campbell is a dog. So wait.
So
you're going.
So I'm definitely going Lions, especially like if you look at the spread, it's 1.5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when it gets that close, like I always try to go with the home team. And Lions are at home, and they were loud versus the Eagles. And, the Commanders just don't have the offensive prowess that the Eagles do. So.
Now, how's that?
What do you mean? How's that?
How don't they have the offensive prowess that the Eagles do?
Your offensive line looks like Swiss cheese.
Stop that. Our offensive line gave up 1 sack against Josh Allen and Trayvon Walker,
so
the 2 top dogs.
Anyways, Trayvon Walker shouldn't have even gone number 1 overall that draft, so let's not even go there.
He should have went 3rd at least.
In the 3rd round. Listen, I'm on the Lions. What do you got, Dawson?
So, for betting wise, I like the under 48.5 for the game. That's probably what I'll bet on. But who do I think will win? Who do I want to win? Who do I think would win? I'm gonna go Commanders. I'm gonna say Commanders. Commanders beat the Lions.
You did say that. Yeah, I remember you saying that.
I think it's gonna be a very close game. I think the Lions curse, man. They get so close, but then they lose. I think it's second game. It's gonna happen.
DeAndre Swift is gonna tear him up.
I hope so. I just need to be under 48. That's it.
Dude, DeAndre Swift got, what did he get? He got 5.6 yards a pop against.
He got me 26 points in fantasy.
Yeah, so I can see, I can see Swift going off, but I just don't like the Eagles' chemistry in the secondary was not there against Jared Goff. It really wasn't, and he made Jared Goff look like a stud that game. Some I would say. About 2.5 quarters, dude. Jared Goff put up numbers. He put up 230.
Yeah, but do you not remember those back-to-back 3-and-outs in like the second and third quarter?
Yeah, but some of the throws that he still popped 35 points on them. So it's just like Jared Goff is putting up 35 points on in a Lions uniform. You're doing. You're doing.
And so you think he's not going to be able to put up 35 points on the Commanders then? Come on.
No, I don't think so. I think our defense is more of a veteran defense than the Eagles are, in my opinion.
Until you go to Ford Field and injure your defensive line like they did, because Derek Barnett is out, Fletcher Cox injured himself.
Did he?
Yeah, I don't know if he's out for a while, but he messed himself up a little bit. You know how he always bangs himself up in a game.
I know Derek Barnett got hurt, but I didn't know Fletcher Cox got dinged.
Yeah.
All right.
So
we have about 30 more minutes of this podcast, guys. So we're gonna get
all right.
Jets, Browns, Brownie. Is that the name? Brownie, their new mascot?
I think so.
The elf. That's on.
Brownie. Brownie the elf.
Heck yeah, man. Who do you guys got there? Jets or Browns?
I got Browns money. Browns money line.
It's not even a contest. It's Browns.
Yeah. I don't think Joe Flacco. I don't think Joe Flacco ain't doing anything.
No. I don't see it.
Even though he did throw over 300 yards in that game.
Last game?
Yeah, he threw over 300 yards in that game.
What was it, 303?
Something like that.
Yeah, it had to have been around 303, 305. Yeah.
Tampa Bay Saints. Who do you guys got?
Bucks money line. I think, and I'll go with my little,
go ahead.
Thesis here.
Okay.
I think the Bucks. Now the easy pick here is the Saints, because the Saints absolutely dogged Tom Brady for the last 2 years, solid. But I feel like Tom Brady. This is Tom Brady's. This has to be like Tom Brady's last. I feel like it's definitely his last year, and I feel like he does not want the Saints to beat his ass again.
No,
I don't know if there's no swearing on this, but I'm going to say that.
No, you're good. You're good.
But so I think Tom Brady's going to go out and get a revenge game on this. So I'm taking Bucks.
Well, I'm going to have to agree with you. and here's the reason why. If they had Sean Payton, I would disagree with you, and I'd say Saints all the way. But they don't have Sean Payton. They have Dennis Allen. He was a failed head coach before. He's going to fail this year, and then they're going to be kicking themselves why they didn't throw bags of money at him.
Yeah,
keep Sean Payton.
Did you just like? I don't know if anybody watched I replayed and watched the whole Falcons Saints game, dude. The Falcons, and the Falcons aren't a great team, and they put points up quick on the Saints. Yep. So I just think the Bucks. I just think the Bucks are just going to be too much to handle on that defense. Yeah, from the fact that the Falcons put that much up in 3 quarters and then couldn't score in the fourth, but let's be besides the point.
I think Bucks too. I think Tom Brady's going to go in there. He just lost. He didn't lose, but it was not a good game. So he's going to come into this game and he's going to want to go.
I need him to also.
Bucks are minus 142. Saints, it's at home. Saints home. They are plus 120. So I think the whole world's expecting Tom Brady to go in there and whoop some butt.
See, I would take the -3, but I just don't want to take that. I don't want to see that. So I'm just going because I know the Saints and Bucks. They're usually either the Saints blowout or the Bucks close win. So I'm just gonna go the money line on that one.
All right, next up, Chris, you're going to like this one. Panthers at Giants. Where you going?
You are going to like this one. You go first, yeah.
You already know who I'm going with, baby. Blue.
Let's go.
We're going Big Blue. And I'm not talking about powder blue. I'm talking about deep blue, baby. All right?
What's your call? What's your call?
Listen, I'm going money line on this. I still don't believe in Daniel Jones. Barkley showed me that he's ready to be a dog this year. He said he was ready to go crazy, so I believe him now after being Offensive Player of the Week for the NFC. Tony, I don't know how much longer he's going to be with us after his comments this past week, but maybe he can find a spot where he can play. Maybe Dayball will put him in. After going out and getting a win and then having comments like that, my spot for him would be on the bench. But just to see the resiliency, to be down 13 points and then to come back and win 21-20 in the past 7 years, you would have never saw that happen. And you can just see that the culture is changing.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to be honest with you here, Chris, because I did a lot of thinking on this one.
You're going Carolina, aren't you?
No. So my first pick was Giants minus 2.5 points.
Oh.
My first pick was Giants minus 2.5 points because I was like, dude, the Panthers look like butt. So I was like, because the Browns beat them and they had Jacoby Brissett. I mean, Daniel Jones, Jacoby Brissett. I'd pick Daniel Jones, to be honest with you, on those two QBs. But after yesterday, I was thinking, and I was like, dude, does that defense have enough to withstand Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore, Christian McCaffrey, Baker Mayfield? Does that defense have enough to withstand that offensive threat? You know what I mean?
We have the DBs. I don't know if we have the pressure to get to Baker fast enough because we don't have Kayvon's out. So if we had him, I'd say there'd be no doubt we could get to him quickly.
That was my only concern. So I made 2 parlays because of that, because that was my only concern. Was because I was like, dude, because I was really thinking, and I totally forgot Christian McCaffrey's so healthy. So I totally forgot about that. and then their defense is pretty. The last 2 years, man, their defense has been pretty dang stout. So I don't know. So I didn't know where to go there.
Carolina.
What's that?
You said Carolina's defense?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been.
So I was. One of my parlays, I picked Panthers money line. My first parlay, my real one that I went through and thought about, I took Giants -2.5.
So you're taking Giants. I'll write you down for that.
Yeah, I'll take Giants -2.5. I'll stick with that one.
Yeah, I'm taking Giants too. I want them to win. It's at Giants, but it's gonna be tough. Baker, I think he's gonna get his groove, and I hope it's not that game. But I hope the Giants just kill it.
Yeah.
My game.
Here we go. Yep.
Patriots at Accushore Field. Used to be Heinz.
Yep.
I'm going Steelers, guys. What are you guys going with? I'm going Steelers.
Yep. Hey, we all win our team, so I'm with you. I agree.
Yeah. I'm going Steelers too.
Yeah.
Really? I'm going Pats money line.
What Atlanta?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, Zach. Oh.
I don't know, man. It's just that TJ Watt injury really scared me, so I just went Pats. That's all.
Fair enough.
If TJ, that's what I told Dawson that night. I was like, if TJ Watt was in, dude, I'd take Steelers 100%. Like now it's 50-50, and I just took Pats. Pretty much flipped the quarter, and it landed on heads, and I called heads for Pats. So Pats money line.
Yeah, I'm hoping the Steelers really can show up. I think our defense can really hold up. I know TJ's going to be out, but our our secondary looked phenomenal. If they can keep doing what they're doing, Minka doing what he's doing, Cameron Hayward be a boss, Highsmith, if he's not too I thought he got hurt a little bit last game. I don't think it's anything serious, so I know he can get around the edge and yeah.
Question, because I just want to I want to know this. Has anybody seen Bill Belichick start a season 0-2 though?
No, off the top of my dome. I don't know.
I don't know. Probably before TB.
Yeah, this would be the first time ever, but
yeah.
I don't think he has, because Mac Jones won his. That was no. I wasn't trying to make a point. I was just saying I just never seen that happen. So that would be nuts if it did. But all right, next one.
All right. We got Colts Jags.
You'll love this one. I'm going first here on this one. I'm taking Jags plus 4 points.
Plus 4. Okay.
Yep. What you got, Chris?
Bro, I wanted to pick the Jags. I also wanted to pick the Colts.
It's at Jacksonville.
So for betting purposes, I didn't choose either one of them. They're too risky for me. Because last week I picked the Jags. It should have been a hands down beat down of the Commanders.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
Yeah.
It must have been that unmotivating that pep talk that Trevor Lawrence had in the tunnel. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. So I mean, if I'm putting hard money on it, I'm definitely picking the Colts over the Jags. I just think last week was, they weren't in sync, and they just need to ride that JT train to get them to the playoffs.
Oh yeah, Jonathan Taylor's a dog. I'm going Colts too. I think Colts will beat them, even though it's at their home. Matt Ryan, I love Matt Ryan. He needs to go in there and show them, why they picked him up, and I think that's what he's gonna do.
So you guys wouldn't rely on you think they're gonna beat them by more than 3 points?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, touchdown 100%. Easily. At least a touchdown.
All right. Fair enough.
Dolphins, Ravens. All right, I got Dolphins here.
I got Ravens money line.
Wow, really? Dolphins?
Got Dolphins. Listen, they were the first
at Baltimore.
They were the first defense to stop the Dolphins last year, right? Figured out what they were doing, set up their whole defense, and was able to stop them. And then people
at Baltimore though.
At Baltimore, I'm going Dolphins. Plus 160.
Ooh. Well, I'm going Ravens. I'm not picking the Dolphins at Baltimore. If this was Miami, I would probably change that, but not in Baltimore.
My bad on the Jags game. I took the Jags actually plus 7.5. So my bad on that one.
Plus 7.5.
Yeah.
Hey,
so that's actually
that could possibly happen.
Yeah, that's doable, actually. I didn't even. This game, I took one of my parlays. I took the Ravens money line. And then my other parlay, I took. I'm probably going to stick with this one and take Dolphins plus 7.5.
Plus 7.5 for Dolphins. Good. Okay.
Yeah, I moved that. I moved the spread. I didn't.
I was
I
gonna
didn't
say
do
mine
the.
says 3.5. I'm like, how does this say? Oh yeah.
No, I moved. I moved that.
You did an alternate spread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely can see that.
Yeah.
All right, and then going into, so we got you guys are both. Are you both Ravens or Dolphins? Wait, Zach, are you Dolphins?
Put me down for the Dolphins plus 7.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
7.5.
Yeah.
All right, sick. All right, going on to the 4:00 games here. There are a good bit here. All right, so we got Falcons Rams. I'm going Rams.
Rams money line. I ain't touching the spread because I ain't touching. I was thinking about -10, and then I was like, dude, that's not. I don't want to risk that.
You just never know what Stafford's going to show up.
Yeah.
I mean, I would not mind doing Falcons plus 10 if Falcons can do what they did to the Colts, but that was week 1. You know what I mean? So you don't, or not Colts. Or no, they did do that to the Colts. Was it? No, who did they face?
No, the Saints. But the Saints don't have the defense that the Rams do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, give me -5. I'm going to go -10.5 for Rams.
Oh God.
10.5. Matthew Stafford, they just lost bad, man. They're gonna want to go in and kill it.
All right.
Too. So I'll do that. Next, we got Seahawks 49ers. This one's a good one.
I got the Niners money line.
You got Niners?
Niners.
Yeah.
All right. That Chris money line. You both money line?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't messing around with no -10 for the Trey Lance fever over there.
I got Seahawks plus 8.5.
Really?
Oh man.
I don't trust Trey Lance. I think he's overhyped.
I don't trust that Seahawks defense.
And Seahawks' offense looked phenomenal. And I'm gonna put some trust in Pete Carroll.
Yeah, but they were not playing a 49ers defense. On top of that, Trey Lance, I'm not on the Trey Lance bandwagon. I want to see more before I start hey, listen, Trey Lance might be the thing.
Yeah.
You know, but you have to take into account the weather between the Bears and the Niners before you start making, any kind of analysis of Trey Lance. That game was horrible. And Justin Fields, even though he got the dub, looked like trash too. So,
yeah.
It wasn't they were both lighting the world on fire.
Yeah, it was more of a running game and slip screen game, dude. I saw a lot of running backs getting a lot of receiving yards, I want to say. So
yeah.
I think it's going to be a close game. That's why I'm doing the plus 8.5. I think it would probably be by a touchdown if 49ers win. I'd love to see the Seahawks win. But total, just not betting, I would probably go I'm gonna say 49ers by a touchdown or a field goal. That's just me though. Bengals Cowboys. I think this one's
Bengals money line.
Money line.
Bengals.
Yeah.
I'm going that as well. So we're all on that.
Yeah. I don't think Cooper Rush ain't doing anything.
No.
He's not rushing anywhere. I'll tell you that.
Nope, he ain't running. He has about a 10 speed on Madden 23. I looked it up.
Oh
and then
my God, 10?
I'm kidding. He has 63 or something.
No. Oh, that's funny. No, Cowboys, they're in for it. Texans Broncos.
Okay, so this Chris, you go first actually.
Listen, had this been prior to the game on Monday night, I would have said this is a slam dunk for Russell Wilson and let's ride country. But I don't think it's a slam dunk anymore. I thought it'd be training camp for them in practice, where they're just throwing out to Jerry Jeudy and Cortland Sutton. I think this is going to be closer than people think. I'm gonna give Russell the advantage though, but I don't think it's going to be the greatest show on turf kind of game that some people may be predicting.
Okay.
Because they look how weak they looked against the Seahawks defense.
Yeah. So what's your bet? What's your bet there on that?
Oh, it's gonna be money line Broncos.
Yeah, yep. That's mine. And then I thought about it more, and I was like, Russell Wilson ain't gonna live with himself with that type of performance, though. So I was like almost saying maybe -10 because I was like, I guarantee you he might surprise in the second week here because I don't know if I think I would be mad. I'd be mad at myself that I just dropped the ball against my former team. I'd be pissed. so I don't know if he's gonna bring that anger out. So, but on the safe side, I took the Broncos money line. I didn't want to do the -10, but
yeah,
let's ride.
Absolutely, let's ride, Bronco country.
Let's ride.
That was good.
Cardinals, the Raiders. Who you guys?
Raiders money line.
Raiders.
Yeah, Raiders money line. I don't trust Kyler Murray.
No.
It's at okay, yeah, it's Raiders because it's at their stadium. I'm gonna go Raiders as well, so we're all in agreement on that. Okay, Sunday night we got Bears Packers.
You first, Chris.
Will Aaron Rodgers show up?
It's not Aaron Rodgers. I think if their receivers can catch the ball, Packers win in this one. But I also watched this overhyped Green Bay Packers defense get gashed. And I watched Jair Alexander get toasted by Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, he was in a toaster.
So I'm not if I went with the Bears, it's not because of the passing game, it's solely because of like read option with Justin Fields. But yeah. I'm gonna give the advantage to Aaron Rodgers because of his veteran status.
So so you're taking Packers money line.
Yeah.
So
I'm doing the same.
So what I did, I thought about it a lot, dude. What's the spread on it?
Spread is 9.5 for us. DraftKings, I don't know.
Okay, so DraftKings was at 10.5. I took Bears plus 10.5.
Okay.
I think that game's going to be a lot closer than not a lot closer, but a lot closer than what these dudes are expecting. What these like analysts are expecting. I think it's going to be a 7 or a 3. You know what I mean? A 7-3 point game. I think 4-5, whatever the heck the weird score is going to be. I think it's plus. I think they can cover a 10-point deficit. The Bears can definitely off of that high they had over a win. I think they'll have enough adrenaline in them to be able to at least keep up with the Packers just a teeny bit.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. I mean, they got a win. I want them to get at least more than how many wins did they get last year? The Bears.
Oh heck, I
don't know.
I want them to get a
4.
I want everybody to
get
4
or
5. Spread the love. Everybody's going to the Super Bowl. So I'm Packers. Chris is Packers, and then you are Bears plus 10.5.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Bills Titans Titans at Bills. It's in Buffalo. I'm going Bills.
Bills money line. Yep.
Money line. They are minus 9.5. You guys won't take the Bills like going crazy? I mean,
No. Even though they put on that showing in LA, there was still some sloppiness with drop balls, interceptions. Even though the interceptions weren't necessarily Josh Allen's fault.
Yeah.
You know, they were on the receivers, but there was, James Cook dropping the ball.
I know. McKenzie with that catch, it wasn't a catch, and it was like.
Yeah, so there's some things for them to clean up. So it's not going to be like a 20-point favorite like Alabama was over Texas that they messed up. But they need to clean some stuff up before they start becoming 20-point favorites. I think they will be. If this was like at the end of the season, I think Josh Allen lights them up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Think the same thing, Zach?
Yeah, he pretty much hit everything on the head on that one. Yeah, yeah. I don't like last year. I thought that Titans Bills game was kind of. Did you guys watch that game, Chris? Did you watch that game?
It was kind of sloppy.
Last year,
It was a
Derrick
sloppy
Henry
game. Yeah, it was a
crazy,
sloppy
right?
game. It was more like a Derrick Henry showing, and it
Yeah.
wasn't really a. Josh Allen kind of got shut down at the goal line twice. I want to say on a fourth down. So
He slipped on that one.
yeah,
It would have won the game for them, I believe, and he's
Yeah.
like slipped, and they stopped him.
yeah. So I don't think that's going to happen this year. I think the Bills are absolutely going to block them.
I think the Bills are on a revenge tour. Like,
Yeah.
they're gonna go and they're gonna win, and I would not be surprised if this team does what the Dolphins did. I'll tell you that right now. Would not be surprised.
Yeah.
I'm talking about undefeated. So everybody, whoever's watching.
Oh, you're talking about the 72 Dolphins.
I'm talking about 72 Dolphins going like no loss and just winning it all. So I could see the Bills do that. I could see it.
Yeah, I thought that last year until they slipped up to the Jags.
The Jags.
Oh man,
they slipped up to them. It was like a 9-3 game. Dude. It was a sickening game, like a sickening game to watch. It was so boring.
Well,
but yeah,
beat them last year too, the Steelers, and that should not have happened.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Vikings, Eagles. Zach, I already know your pick here.
Yeah, I'm going Vikings money line easy on this one.
I'm going Vikings. They're gonna give it to Justin Jefferson. He's a dog.
I think the Eagles. Yeah, I think the Eagles secondary is absolutely going to get torched. And even if Justin Jefferson gets double teamed, triple teamed, I don't care what kind of teamed he gets. Adam Thielen will have a day if that happens. So it's one of the two are getting, or one of the two are cooking that defense.
Or Cook. Dalvin Cook is going to light it up.
Yeah, hell yeah, slips, screens, runs, yeah, dude. I mean, the way I saw them play against DeAndre Swift and the Lions line, I just think the Vikings line and Dalvin Cook is just light years beyond better, and I think they'll just destroy them in many ways.
Yeah, I think the same thing. What's funny is after the performances of week 1, the Vikings are plus 112. I think it's because they're away. But I mean, to me, I think the Vikings should be minus. Like I think so. The Eagles almost lost to the freaking Detroit Lions.
Yeah, if I had a house, man, I'd put that down on
it. All right. So that's all of our picks then. Any same game parlays, Chris, that you're interested in doing this coming weekend?
Well, I'm gonna have to break out my phone.
I have 2.
I'll let you go. I don't think I have any this week lined up. I just have money lines.
By the way, I just want to ask this quick: what kind of wager are we putting down on this parlay? That's a main thing. Like some people should know, or would want to know, or would like to know. What kind of money are we putting down?
Here, I'll log in and see what I'm putting in. I think I only put $10-15 down.
Okay. Yeah. I usually
like 10, 15.
Yeah, I usually do around 15. If I'm feeling frisky, I'll do 20, but usually 15.
With my picks of the games and stuff, it's showing a $10 bet for a 16-leg parlay would win me $70,000.
For those picks.
Yeah.
70,000? Because you didn't pick all money line. That's why.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't pick all money line.
My $10 bet will win me $4,964, but mine's all money line. So
wait. Wait, Dawson, what did you take?
What do you mean? I told you.
Oh yeah, you took the Dolphins. Forgot about that.
Did I take Dolphins?
Yeah, you did.
I took Dolphins. I took Dolphins. I think the craziest one I have is, I think that one's probably the craziest one.
Yeah.
Oh no, Chargers is the craziest actually. 176.
Oh, that's right. You do have the Chargers too.
Winning that outright. Same game parlay. Go over one real quick. I do have a Thursday night game parlay. Over 54.5. I have Patty Mahomes having more than 295.5 points. Oh, not points. Sorry. Passing yards.
Yards.
Anytime scores, I got Juju and Mike Williams. And then that's, yeah. I don't know how much it gives me.
Okay.
I'll have to put that in. But yeah, to me, I think that makes a little sense. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Patty Mahomes, he's going to be throwing the ball. Juju Smith-Schuster, he needs to get the ball a little bit in the end zone. I think this is going to be the game he's gonna. And then Mike Williams is going to be used like a workhorse. So I have a feeling he's going to get a tutty as well. Then Sunday night, a quick one, Packers for one that I think could work. Packers -9.5. A.J. Dillon to score. Justin Fields to score. A.J. Dillon to score the first touchdown of the game.
Yeah.
Those are what I'm doing. And if
Yeah.
you want to find out what they do, put them in. I know you guys are judging them right now. You guys are probably like, what are you doing, Dawson? But
Yeah, pretty much.
it's all right. Hey, when I win it, though, you're gonna be like, yeah.
So mine gets 9, but not my I did $20. Mine gets 9,000.
9,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
The whole.
Yeah. So I switched up some of my actually. Well, it might give me more because I forgot to bet on the Steelers and Patriots game because I'm a little nervous about that game.
Yeah, because it reminds me of the Steelers Bengals game kind of a little bit.
Yeah.
We showing up. We're going undefeated.
I don't know.
What?
You said that and we beat you.
I'm just kidding. Come on.
You know what? So I'm gonna leave that out of it, and it's gonna be 9,000 for me.
There it is. I mean, that sounds like it could happen. You put 20 down?
Yeah, 20. And I took your bet, Colts. I kept my Dolphins +7, and I switched something else up, and I forget what else I switched up. I took the Bears +10.5. Still, I did that. So that was about the only thing I switched up was that Jags game. So.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, all right, we're over our hour, which is great though. That's fine. It's editing I have to do, but it's okay, guys. It's okay. I appreciate everybody for tuning into this podcast. We're gonna be doing this every week. It'll be posted every Thursday. We're doing it every Wednesday recording. I appreciate you, Chris, joining, and Zach joining in a little late there. It's okay.
Yeah, Chris, thank you for joining, dude.
Yeah,
awesome having you in here.
Not a problem, but way to show up late for your own podcast.
Bro, I was cutting hair.
Was the haircut good? Did you cut him up good?
Oh yeah, it was fire. I had to cut my dad's and my one buddy. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Hey, and maybe next week, man, we could maybe get another guest in here, another one of our friends.
Yeah, who?
Who are we gonna get?
Yeah, who?
I'll surprise
you. Say some silly. Yeah, you say some silly name. I'm leaving it.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Your co-host is leaving.
I need to get the whole division here. Your whole division needs to be here. I wanna see a battle between all of you.
Yeah. Well, actually, yes. Because the Vikings are gonna pound them, and I can't wait for somebody that's an Eagles fan to join this.
Hey, so the Vikings,
yeah.
If the Vikings do, then you can talk to them this coming Wednesday.
Yeah, just invite them. Just invite them lightly. Just be like, hey, we're doing this podcast on Wednesday nights. Just come in, talk a little bit football and stuff. They'll be like, yeah, man, and then we'll just roast them.
Never come back again.
You guys can do that. My division, I'm chilling. I'm the only one in my division here. But
our team needs to win for us to do that. So let's see how.
Yeah, we need to win next week.
If y'all lose, then you guys can all talk shit still.
We can't say anything, but we'll still talk shit back to each other.
But yeah, hey, I appreciate again everybody for watching. Thanks for tuning in. As I said, this is the Bets on Me podcast. We talk bets, we talk parlays, we talk same game parlays, we talk about the week before, and some news that we throw in here. But yeah, appreciate you guys for joining us. Appreciate Chris and Zach for being here, and we'll see you guys next week then. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Bye, guys.